Welcome to The Toast, your newscast for all of your wedding needs. I'm your host of The Toast, Antre'chelle. Weekend weddings that occupy multiple days have become a major trend in the marriage world. Now, engaged couples have been skipping the single day celebration for an entire weekend of matrimony. Now, if there are people in your party that have scheduling conflicts, then this option actually opens the doors for everyone to attend at least a little part of it. Friday is the ceremony, Saturday is the cocktail party, and Sunday is the reception. Now, that's a perfect way to create an extended event that will be filled with festivities. A Vegas weekend, a Pocono ski trip, or a Hawaiian getaway could be the new norm for weddings. Now, whether it be up the road or an out-of-state destination wedding, a weekend getaway can be transformed into an upscale wedding with engaged couples, family, and friends, and everybody will have a great time. Let's take a look at Britney Spears and Sam Asghari's mysterious relationship. Are they married or not? Now, fans speculated on whether or not they secretly tied the knot. The two have been in a 5-year courtship and alternate between calling each other fiance and husband and wife in several Instagram posts, which is why Britney stans began to hypnotize about the celebrity power couple having a secret wedding away from the spotlight and the tabloids. Now, Spears and Asghari announced their engagement in 2021 after Britney's conservatorship ended. The two met on the set of the Slumber Party music video in 2016. Asghari played her love interest but later became her real-life boyfriend. Now, Sam mentioned in an interview with ET that he wanted to have the biggest wedding in the world after gushing about Spears and poking fun at their power dynamic. Now, there is no for sure sign that the two have jumped the broom, but the speculation has merit. One thing for sure, the two have been head over heels for each other and seen happily cozying up with each other as well. It is safe to assume that we will be hearing an announcement soon, or better yet, seeing some pictures and media on their big day. Now, Amy Penza's mother-in-law showed up to her and her husband's wedding in a white wedding dress. Yes, she showed up to her own son's wedding, upstaging the bride and with a bridal gown. Amy was petrified when she witnessed her mother-in-law wearing a wedding dress on her big day. According to Penza, she was getting ready for her bridal party when her mother-in-law stepped in wearing a wedding dress, to which she responded, "You could be the bride." I can only imagine how awkward that was. Not only did she wear white, but she also took all of the leftovers in a corkscrew to open a bottle of wine immediately after and took the flowers that were supposed to be left for the church as a courtesy. Now, as Penza says it, her mother-in-law loves to save money, even if it means wearing a white dress at her son's wedding. Luckily, Amy mentioned that she knows how loving her mother-in-law is, and it was not out of spite. She's simply a penny pincher, and there's no shame in that. They even joke and laugh about the situation now. Are black wedding dresses acceptable? Nothing is more bold and taboo than a black wedding dress. On the other hand, the white wedding dress originally symbolized purity, innocence, and piousness. Whether you prefer traditional white or not, you can't deny how chic a black wedding dress looks on a bride. Black represented death, bad luck, and negativity, but trends have turned that notion upside down. Nowadays, a black wedding dress can signify sophistication, elegance, power, and class. White wedding dresses will always be in, but it's not unlikely for some brides to want to make a statement. In some cases, the woman will wear black wedding gown while the groom wears black tux, which gives off a regal look. Take Christine Gallia-Lahav, for example. The star from the Netflix original series, Selling Sunset, descended down the aisle in a black wedding gown and looked stellar while doing it. This formerly taboo style is now the dress color of choice among rebellious brides who want to make a statement. Welcome to The Toast, your newscast for all of your wedding needs. I'm your host of The Toast, Antre'chelle. As you can see, The Toast is on location today at Enchanted Cypress Ballroom, where we have entered a whole new world. This is definitely, as Ashley put it, a hidden gem right here in Cypress, Texas. We will be chatting with an Enchanted Cypress Ballroom bride, Miss Ashley, today to talk about how she found this wonderful place and her whole entire wedding process. Ashley, thanks for joining us today on The Toast.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us, you have a great story on how you found this place, please.
Genuinely, my husband and I, at the time, boyfriend and girlfriend, stumbled upon this venue because there's beautiful wrought iron doors and a beautiful waterfall at the front. And it's kind of, like I said, a hidden gem. You see all the other shops around and you don't know that this is a beautiful venue inside. And we happened to wander in on a Saturday and I think they were setting up for a wedding. And we kind of said, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And then maybe a year went by, we actually got engaged and I kind of said, hey, remember that really cool venue that we randomly stumbled upon? We should go see, what it's all about. And we happened to walk in, meet Joe, and it kind of just went off from there. And we were just ecstatic when we found it, and then it just kind of worked out perfectly.
So let's talk about Joe. Joe is the owner of the Enchanted Cypress Ballroom, correct? I hear that you guys got pretty close during your process.
Yes, Joe is a fabulous, fabulous human being inside and out, and he took care of us from day one. He was very invested in our happiness and our experience here, and so he was there from us stumbling into, he ended up actually emceeing our wedding, our entire wedding night. He was here for it. Joe he talked us through all the options, all the decorations, kind of the timeline, what we'd expect for the day of, and then he actually was here the entire wedding. It was part of it. It was amazing.
So let's talk about your process here at the Enchanted Cypress Ballroom. So was it hard to kind of pick what you wanted? Because this place is massive.
It was. It can get a little overwhelming, but that's why we had Joe. I mean, Joe, he knows what he's talking about. He knows kind of just talking to you what your aesthetics are going to be. He kind of pulls that information out of you without you realizing, and then you kind of go, oh yeah, I do like this. And he'll put a kind of combination of dinnerware and silverware and glassware together, and he goes, how do you like this setup? Or, oh, let me change this out. How do you like these colored linens? And so he really worked with us, made a little kind of example table, and we just went from there, and he just picked everything. He showed us our options, and then we ended up picking them, but he helped us narrow it down. I mean, we have all shades and colors of linens, different chair options, different tabletop options, different, candles and centerpieces to choose from. So it was amazing, yeah.
So it sounds to me that Joe here at the Enchanted Cypress Ballroom was kind of like your personal wedding planner.
Almost, yes. Actually, for the beginning of it, I didn't have a wedding planner. I genuinely had Joe. And then I ended up getting a day of wedding planner who was actually our florist who offered to help us just get everything coordinated and stay on time.
So do you recommend a day of planner? Because lots of brides, they choose not to have a planner, but they want a day of planner.
Yes, absolutely recommend a day of planner. I had my own budget. I knew what I wanted. I knew the things that I liked. I'm from this area, so it was easy for me to coordinate most of it. And this is a very packaged venue, so it comes with the food, it comes with the decorations, it comes with the DJ. So there wasn't a lot of outside things we really had to pick and bring in. But the day of wedding planner did help just give everyone informed, told the groomsmen where to stand, when to go down the aisle, kind of thing. So yes.
So with all of the options, how was it that you were able to choose certain things? You talk about everything was packaged. You talk about you had certain options. How was it easy for you to pick what you wanted and stick to what was true to yourself?
I think I was very open and honest with Joe about our budget and what our goal and our aesthetic was, and he kind of laid out, hey, for what you want and what we have to offer, this is going to be the best mesh. This is going to get you the look that you want without, the crazy price tag. This is where you can kind of, put a little extra emphasis on. This is where you can take away the emphasis. if you want to keep everything simple, just have one dish for dinner, but maybe 2 cute appetizers. And that's kind of what we ended up doing, is kind of playing with that. And so we ended up just doing a chicken dinner completely, but then we had crab cakes and beef Wellington as the appetizers that went around. So I know, it was amazing. I was eating beef Wellington, getting my train like hemmed or bustled. It was hilarious. They brought it up here on a tray.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they do everything here.
They do, yes. They provided the bartender. We brought the alcohol, but it was an open bar. They brought the just normal drinks, the bartender, security, DJ, the servers. It was hand-plated dinner. I mean, they handled all of it. They really did, from start to finish.
So, from 1 to 10, how do you recommend Enchanted Cypress Ballroom?
12 million.
Right?
Really, I tell everyone about it. It's genuinely a hidden gem. They work within our budget. We had an amazing night. I mean, 2 years later, I'm still coming to their open houses, amazed by everything that's going on. And they've done some great renovations. They've updated the floors. They've updated the bridal suite, the groomsmen suite. I know. I'm like, can I get married again?
You're right.
Would it be fine if I did that? Like, vow renewal.
Vow renewal, yes. Vow renewals are a thing, and you can definitely have that here at the Enchanted Cypress Ballroom. If you could tell any bride looking to book here at the Enchanted Cypress Ballroom, what would you tell them?
You will be absolutely amazed by everything that you're offered, and you're not going to regret anything about this choice at all. The food, the music, the venue, the chandeliers. It will impress everyone, from your grandma to your groom, who has no idea what goes on until it shows up the day of. But you will not regret it. It's an amazing venue, an amazing time. We still get compliments on our wedding years later. Really, we do. We genuinely do. So, yeah, it was amazing.
Thanks, Ashley, for joining us. And thank you, Enchanted Cypress Ballroom. If you are looking for information on how to book your amazing wedding at the Enchanted Cypress Ballroom, the information is right here below. Oh my gosh. This is the first gown. The first gown, walking out. It's beautiful, beautiful. Looks like Swan Lake. A fitted gown from top to thigh with a deep neckline with sparkle, sparkle, sparkle with a mermaid fish bottom. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is definitely for a sassy bride. I have chills right now looking at this gown going down the runway. Do you even see how the back is just so sleek and sexy, how it goes to the V and all the way down? Yes, this is a good one. I love this dress. Now this gown is if you're looking for a classic, sleek, straight up and down fitted dress. This is a dress that you'd want. Sparkle, sparkle, shimmer, shimmer, but it's very fitted. If you're a bride that's long and likes a fitted dress, this is definitely that type of dress. This model is beautiful. This is a perfect style for the ladies with the long legs. And in the back, as she turns around to the back, you see there's like a cape, if you will, that covers the zipper, and it just continues to flow. This is beautiful. And oh my gosh, is this dress sparkling. It's so romantic. This dress is very romantic. Definitely romantic. Now this is for a daring bride. This gown is serving body yaddy yaddy. It's not your traditional white, it's not your off-white, it's a nude, a pale pink. Oh my gosh, look at that neckline. It flows all the way down. It has accents galore. Beautiful flowers going up and down this dress with the deep V-neck. This is beautiful. And look at that back, baby. Yes, ma'am. You got to serve in that one. And look at the tail of this dress as it flows so eagerly down the aisle. Yes, yes, this is it. This is a good one. Now this is for our traditional bride. This is definitely an A-line sweetheart neck. Beautiful gown, just makes you feel and look like a princess. Adds a little flair to it as well. Definitely has the bow tie center. Beautiful princess bottom. Flowy. And darling, Janice Tran, she cannot make a gown without the sparkle because this dress is glowing. Very beautiful. Oh, darling. Now this dress is for a sassy bride. This gown gives you full fitted form, and then boom. It gives you a nice, flowy bottom to add an extra flair. A very nice V-neck body, bustier, and then fitted with lace, chiffon, accents, and of course, sparkle. This is beautiful. It's almost like a bustier type. Yes, because I see the lace in the back. Bustier type, very fitted, very sexy. Sexy, sexy dress. Now, if you're looking for glamour, this is the gown for you. This dress is definitely like a swan, very fitted. It looks like snowflakes. Look at how the sparkle and shimmer it does. Just like snowflakes falling right on top of this dress. Very nice fit and flare flow all the way down to a mermaid bottom, and then we have a beautiful train coming behind. Not too much, just enough to give you that flare. Sparkle. This is more of a silver dress. So if you're a bride that does not want the traditional white, the more silver sparkles would be best for you. This is definitely a great example of that. Look at that deep V back. That's beautiful. Simple, classic, elegant, serving opulence. This is a gown for a bride who does not want the shimmer and shine, but she wants to look beautiful. And my God, does this bride look beautiful. Deep V-neck front, beautiful deep V-neck in the back with the bow accent at the waist. Yes, mermaid flare at the bottom, but definitely hugging her in all the right places. Yes, ma'am, 10s across the board. Janice Tran, you did this one, darling. Now here's a bride with long sleeves. If you're looking for a winter wedding or even a fall wedding and you want sleeves on your dress, oh, this is it. Definitely the bride for that. This is a great dress that hugs and fits, gives you a beautiful shoulder line. Look at this dress. With the dramatics, it fits right on the hips, gives you a peekaboo to the sides, and falls right on down for a beautiful silhouette at the end. And when she turns, she gives you the dramatics on the back with the necklace adorning across her back. This is, I'm speechless right now, guys. This is a dress. This is a dress. This is beauty. This is elegance. We did it! We survived the first episode of season 2 of The Toast, your newscast for all your wedding needs. I'm your host of The Toast, Antre'chelle. Cheers!